Year 3. Did anyone else think I wasn't going to continue this? Because I for sure didn't. Watch the whole place burn down while I'm trying to film this. My name is Esme Rose. Once again, I'm cheating because it's actually Saturday the 2nd of December, but by the time this will be uploaded, it will be the 14th of December, 2023. And I am 23.
Tired. Hardworking, I'm going to include that as 1. And independent. Even though I'm a completely different person to who I was a year ago, I feel like those 3 words are the best way to describe me.
Okay. Once again, I'm a completely different person to who I was this time last year, which is insane for me to even think about. Would I call myself independent? Still? Yeah. I'd still call myself hardworking, and I'd still call myself tired. I feel like I've learned a lot from this time last year because I have experienced my first full-time job and all of the benefits that can give you, but also a lot of the negatives that can give you. And I went through a really hard time. I know we can't really add words because these 3 still perfectly encompass me, but resilient. If I can add a 4th, I'd want to add resilient.
My parents are the most supportive of anything I do. Whatever I decide to do, they are supporting me 100%. I still feel a lot of pressure though, mainly from work.
Ooh. I am working in a different place now than I did this time last year, and there are definitely loads of positives of the place I worked at last year. Like, I think it's really good for the children who attended this place, and I feel like there are some really strong positives for the staff there, but it just wasn't meant to be for me. But I didn't realise that then, and I had a very hard time accepting it at the start of this year and coming to terms with the consequences of that, so I felt a lot of pressure for sure. Now at my new job, I feel positive pressure, which people have always told me about, but I've never understood what they've meant. Like in school, everyone was like, it's really good to feel some kind of pressure because it motivates you to work hard and try your best. I never had positive pressure because I was already working my hardest to do the best I could. I just was pressured to be the best when I wasn't necessarily the best. And I think a message that is really important that my parents actually taught me, because I've always said in these interviews that none of this pressure comes from home, and it doesn't, because they've never told me to be the best. They have taught me to be the best version of myself, and day by day, year by year, I feel like I'm slowly fulfilling that.
Think very carefully about what it is you want to do and what you want to pursue. Ooh, okay. Okay, we're really getting into things now, aren't we? I was right. Because I'm doing a job now that I love that has absolutely nothing to do with what I was doing a year ago.
Ooh. I'm doing a more similar job to the one I was doing last year, but as opposed to working with 4-year-olds, I'm now working with 10-year-olds. But the premise is the same. I feel like it's so easy. When I was at uni, and definitely last year, when I was more fresh out of uni, it was so easy to say,
I've learnt nothing in uni, it was a waste of time and money.
do I still think it was a waste of time and money? Yes. I learned more people skills, management, business, those kinds of skills that I don't feel like I could have gotten in the same way from anywhere else. Not that I'm like giving my uni any credit, because I still don't want to.
You know what? Watching these old clips, I sound so confident because I'm using all these big preachy phrases, but I look so lost. I don't know if anyone else can tell, but I just look so... wow. I had no idea who I was or what I wanted to be, what I wanted to do, and I felt trapped in so many different aspects of my life. Get out. Get out of any situation you can that makes you feel trapped, uncomfortable, because you were so lost. Wow.
In 2022, I talked about looking and feeling lost in 2021, and I definitely was. I was not a happy person in 2021. Looking back, when I was 22, I was saying I wasn't happy at 21, and look at me now. And now I'm 23, looking at my 22-year-old self going, you're not happy. And I'm just wondering now whether each and every year we just continue growing into our own personal state of happiness, but do we ever reach that peak? I don't know. Keep saving. You are doing an incredible job at the moment at saving to buy your first flat, which is your current dream. You've not had dreams in so long, so please hold on to that and cherish that, and keep working hard, keep saving, because hopefully by this time next year you'll be able to seriously think about putting in deposits for places, which is exciting.
You see, my brain immediately went to getting my degree. How bad is that? Obviously. No, I got deferred. I got deferred, so I didn't graduate in July this year with the rest of my cohort. I'm graduating in February next year. And you know what part of the gag is? I'm not even going to my graduation. Oh man. So yeah, that's not on the agenda anymore.
Yeah, that stung. At the moment, my work, because my work gives me money and I want money to be able to move out, and that's what I want more than anything at the moment. I also think my work is important. I'm hopefully helping to improve the day-to-day lives of children in my school, and that's really important to me. I always want to be like, I'm going to do a top 5 or a top 10, but then I end up listing like 30 artists. My top, I would say, are Queen, Chase Atlantic, Maya Hawke, BTS, ATEEZ, Stray Kids, TXT. I've been getting a lot more into David Bowie at the moment, and Elton John, of course. I've written down some honourable mentions, and they are...
Sigrid, Doja Cat, Fleetwood Mac, Enhypen, Itzy, The 1975, Girl in Red, Post Malone, G-Idol, The Seraphim, R.E.M., Harry Styles, Darcy Jones, IVE, Youngblood, I love Youngblood, BB, Green Day, Panic at the Disco, Billie Eilish.
I could go on. I mean, my walls, my floor, my decor has all been changed since last year to fit my true spirit colour of grey and black. I still love black and grey. I went to Amsterdam when I was 12 years old and loved it, and I had the joy of going back in April this year. I went with my mum. It was mainly a solo trip. I did a lot of things by myself. I met one of my best friends who lives there. It was just such an incredible trip, and I'd love to go back. It's such a beautiful city. I want to see my friend again. Gorgeous. Gay as On top of things that I've mentioned in previous years, one of the scariest things I've done this year was to walk into my place of work. I had that feeling that no one really wanted me there. Be who you want to be and live your life how you want to live it. I've always believed this, but this year more than ever, as I felt more comfortable and grown in who I am and how I feel. I know myself more than I've done for many years, and I'm at the point now where I don't really care what other people think. It makes me happy and I'm not hurting anyone, so living my life. You should too. It's pretty awesome. Unless things go tits up at your job, I really hope you're still in the same place this time next year, because it'll be the first time you'll be in a job that's lasted longer than a year. I hope you're still enjoying it and you're continuing to learn and grow. Maybe even doing your PG cert. I don't know what the future has in store. I really hope that you are closer to a deposit, so you are closer to your dream of living on your own in a flat that is yours. I really hope that dream is becoming closer to a reality. I really hope that your singing lessons are taking off. Maybe even taking dance lessons once again. Maybe there's even a girlfriend there. I don't know, but I just hope that this time next year you're happy. In the state where you are then. I hope you can sit back, look at yourself in a mirror and say, wow, I'm content. I feel like I get further and further away each year from my film degree route because I sold my camera, so now I'm filming on my phone. Well,